Well, introduce us then. What is our next segment?
Right the into given. How many do we give this thing?
Bang bang.
0 out of 5. A fistful of a handful of. How many use? How many?
All right, so for me, since you have your rebuttal already written down from the first time before we saw Tenet, for me, I did an average. So visually, I gave this 5. Like visually 5. Hear me out.
Okay,
visually,
so we're gonna get to an average.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did an average. So visually, I gave it 5. For the acting, I gave 4. I gave 4 across the board for everybody's performance. So Michael Caine me to death at that point. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Would have been a solid 5 if it got caned.
Storyline, we agree to disagree. I gave it 3 because again, if 2.5 hours, that's just my opinion from one director to another.
Killmonger all over again.
Overall, I gave the film 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Yeah. Overall 3.5. Yes.
I give Tenet 4.5. For most of the movie, you don't have answers, just a lot of clues. Mm-hmm. Even after the movie, and I'm proving this is my rebuttal that I had written down last night. Even after the movie, you don't really have answers so much as you have theories. So you even leave the movie with theories. With that said, I still felt full when we left. For the entirety of the film, from literally the first frame to the credits, I was entertained, intrigued, invested throughout the entire thing. It was perfectly paced, and I left feeling full. I left. There were moments where I was blown away, and even at the end, when I didn't have all the answers, I didn't feel cheated because you go to a movie sometimes not to get answers. Sometimes you just go to be entertained, and for me, entertainment isn't reliant upon how sure I am about something, especially for the first movie to come out in the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic world that we live in. Get used to not being sure about and this is a great movie to kind of at least in reality we're not even really that entertained. At least this film had the decency to entertain us without answers. Reality just with us with no answers.
It made us question it. I will say that it made us talk about it, and that's one thing I can't disagree with you on. That you will leave with theories, and at the end of the day, the sign of a great film is a film that you can watch over and over again, and this will be one of them because again, you will catch things each time.
Like he didn't limit it. He could have given the answer because I believe he knows what in his mind what the actual theory is, Christopher Nolan. But that would have been cheating the audience out of all of the possible answers that they're coming up with.
Right. I just wish you would have just not cheated me out of the extra 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking. Just drop the time.
Wanted it to be shorter.
Right. And I'd be like, all right, cool. I'll go home and figure this out. But now I got to go home and take a nap. Yeah. I'm older now, man. I'm wiser. I'm vintage.
That's the trailer.